Hello everyone and welcome to another science video with me, Richard, crazy mad scientist at work and no limits. Slight change of venue today with us all working from home. My wife's on a meeting in the other room, so I've got to come into this room to do the video. But hopefully it's still going to be lots of fun partaking in the videos. So what is this week's topic all about? Well, it's all about sound and how we hear sound. So what is sound? Well, sound is vibrations. Simply, that's what it is. Sound is vibrations. And we're going to talk about how atoms again, because it's how the atoms vibrate is how we hear the sound. Now, it's also important to remember that sound travels in a very specific way, and how that sound travels also means how we hear that sound. So a sound travels in a wave like this, called sound waves. Now the longer the wave, the lower the sound. The shorter the wave, the higher the sound. But that's how sound travels, in waves. So we've got long waves, low sound, and short waves, high sound. So long waves, low sound, short waves, high sound. And that's when those waves are travelling, they're making all those atoms vibrate. And when they're long waves, they're going to produce a low sound. And when they're short waves, they're going to produce a high sound. And to show you that, we've got a ruler that's going to imitate being like sound waves. And we take our ruler, and if you hold the ruler towards the end of the table, you're going to make big movements like big long waves, and therefore it's going to make a low sound. If I move it towards the table edge a bit more, okay, it's going to make little movements like short waves, and therefore it's going to make a high sound. So long waves, big waves is a low sound. Short waves, little waves is a high sound. And then you can vary between low or high. Vibrations you're getting and how those waves are travelling. Low waves, long waves and short waves. And that's how sound travels, in waves. So as it travels in waves, it makes all them atoms vibrate. So remember our atoms? Well, in a solid thing, like the door, those atoms are held together really tightly. And in a liquid thing, like my cup, those atoms are a little bit further apart. But in a gas thing, like the air we breathe, the atoms are a bit further apart, but they're still vibrating. And when they're vibrating, the sound is travelling. Okay, well, the way the atoms are banging into each other is how our ears pick up the sound. And it travels differently through different things. So to demonstrate that, we've got some solid things, and we've got some liquid things, and of course, we've got the air things. And it's all about pitch. Because pitch is that when it changes from that short wave to the long wave, and the high sound to the low sound. In science, that's called pitch, or in music, that's called pitch. So, to demonstrate is this thing here, which is called a tuning fork. Now, a tuning fork comes in different sizes. We've got big ones, and middle ones, and little ones. And then what they do is they change the pitch. So the longer it is, it means it's going to be a longer wave. The middle one will be a middle wave, and the short one will be a short wave. So with long wave, we should get a lower sound. With a middle one, we should get a middle sound. And with a little one, we should get a high sound. And that's the way its vibrations are coming from this to you. Now the video is obviously coming through the air, and so you're hearing the sound coming through the air to the screen. But if you buy some tuning forks and you get them, there are loads of experiments you can do with it, like holding it and listening to it, and then moving it towards your ear, and then banging it and putting it on something else, and hearing that vibrate. You can also look at the tuning forks and see them vibrating, and even feel them vibrating. And the big one, you'll see, will vibrate slower than the little one. Again, you can look at it. So there's lots of things that you can do this week when you've got all your things to do. And it'd be great if any of you do any of the experiments, and maybe drop me an email, let me know how the experiments work for you. So this one is a slinky. Now this slinky makes a very specific sound when you tap it. And also, if you put it on your ear and tap the other end, it makes a different sound. Now again, in the videos, it's really difficult to show you what the sounds do and how they are, because the sound transfers differently through the solid thing because of the atoms, and the gas thing, the air. So me doing it and hearing it, and you doing it and hearing it will be different from this video, and me banging it and you hearing it on the video, because the sound is going to be completely different. So have a play. Let's have those. Just a slinky. You can bang it with anything. You can bang it with a pencil or a pen or a spoon, anything you want to bang it with. The other one that you can do is take a metal hammer and some string, and what you're going to do is you're going to bang it against a table or a chair or anything else, and let it bang freely, and it's going to make a sound. You're then going to do the same, but putting the string in your ears. And then listen to the sound, because it's going to be so different when it's travelling through the air and travelling through the string and the solid thing of the metal into your ears. It's going to be really, really, really different. And then the last experiment that you can try is sound travelling through water. And again, I'm going to come nice and close for you to have a little look, because you should see the vibrations move in the water when I bang it. Hopefully I'm getting the angle right. If not, you can do it when you do it yourself. And then you should see that it's going to, water is going to jump out from the cup. And then have a look and see the water vibrating. And you'll see all those vibrations and all those movements in there. Now again, some of the things you'll find at home, like hangers and string, and I'll show you how to put it all together again. You might have a slinky at home. It works with a metal one or a plastic one. Give it a good bang. The tuning forks you can buy them. They're really not that expensive. Okay, and then you can get a set or you can get individual ones. It doesn't really matter. Okay, have a play with sound. The key thing to remember, sound is vibrations. It's all those atoms, where's it gone, there it is. It's all those atoms vibrating. And the sounds will be different in solid things, in liquid things, and in gas things. Have a play around with sound. Let me know how it goes. Quick video this time, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, email me if you've got any questions. Bye.